Oh man, Natalie B Fitness got herself into a big oopsie doopsie whoopsie. She won recently, I think maybe a couple of 2 weeks back. I forgot to actually talk about it in the pod, but this lady went kind of viral on my side of social media because she was fundraising for a women's only gym. She was doing a lot of content about working out in the gym, being a woman, looking fairly attractive and shit, and how annoying it was to get constantly harassed by men in the gym. Eventually, those clips and whatever went viral, and then I guess that started a conversation around having a women only gym where you can kind of have a place where women can feel safe and feel empowered to be their best selves in there and stuff, blah 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 blah. She eventually did a bit of crowdfunding to raise some money to open this women's only gym, and over the years it kind of there was no update really. But then you saw her, buying a house, having a fucking garage with a rotating platform so she didn't need to reverse out of the car park and stuff, so out of her fucking garage or whatever. So people were under the assumption that she may have scammed people because the gym wasn't around, similar to Dr. Umar in his fucking college. Eventually, she proved the internet wrong by going completely silent, not fucking commenting, not clapping back, and then she just launched it. Like, hey, here's a gym, here's a building, I've got it, I'm renovating it now. Watch me fucking launch this. And everyone was shocked. Myself included. I was like, wow, she actually didn't scam. Like, she actually kind of did what she said she was going to do. It took a bit longer, but she actually did follow through to doing it. So everyone's kind of cheering her on now, I feel like. And the sentiment around Natalie B Fitness has kind of changed. But now she's really put her foot in it. And I think unnecessarily so. I don't know how this came about. I'm sure this is a conversation happening in the comment section and stuff, because it's a women's only gym. And I guess some people are probably asking, what do you mean by women? Does that also include trans women, or does it only include women who are born biologically female? So I guess she's had to address this, and unfortunately, addressing this during International Women's Day fucking weekend, and then basically saying that it's only going to be women only in terms of biological women only, is a bit nuts, especially in this day and age, especially in this society we live in at the moment, everyone being progressive as they are. And I just think it creates an unnecessary issue, because how many women who weren't biologically born women will be at that gym anyway? I don't think it's going to be a lot, because there's not a lot of them in the world. So denying those people who probably do feel ostracized and feel harassed, who feel othered in regular gyms, the opportunity to go to a women-only gym, it's just dumb, really. But she made a statement regarding it. The caption says, addressing my tweet from 2021, the Girl Spot operates as a female-only gym for biological women, tackling harassment, sexual assault, violence that women face inside a gym. Again, that's a strange premise of a gym, innit? Like, just put the gym for women only and say it's a comfortable space where women can go and work out. I don't think the gym itself will prevent all forms of harassment. Like, you're still going to get women being horrible and mean to each other. So I don't think that should be a thing. But anyway, well, who cares? The tweet circling was made 4 years ago. I was in a very early stage of creating the concept. So she went to clear up any misconception around her women's only gym by saying that it's only if you're born woman. If you weren't born a woman, then you're not allowed, which I think is fucking insane. But let's play the clip. So that's her tweet she's made 4 years ago. It said, respectfully, if you have a problem with trans women attending my gym, then you can find another gym to train at. I have discussed this several times before. Trans women are women and also a minority that need to be protected. Please keep your transphobia away. So I wonder what changed from then to now. Is it just what's happening in society? Did she get gassed by Trump's election or stuff? What changed? How did she go from being an ally for trans people, LGBTQ plus folk and whatever else in between, to being how she is now? Like, that's a fucking pivot, isn't it? That's all, especially when everyone's rooting for you. Oh my god, you followed through, you launched a gym. To go on this sort of pivot is pretty wild, man. Big up her though.
Girl Spot and being trans inclusive. Now, when I made that tweet in 2021, I had just announced my plans to open a women's only gym. I hadn't thought out the vision.
It's the way she's standing as well in her bathroom with her arms behind her back, like she's being interviewed for fucking ITV Sport or something. It's fucking hilarious.
Or the mission or what it would entail, but all I knew is that I wanted to open a gym. We are now 4 years.
It looks like she got a pad inside of her fucking what? Because that's looking it's looking blunks, isn't it? Like, it's like she's got a bicep in there.
Years later, and I have had a great deal of time to figure that out. The Girl Spot Gym exists as a safe space for women because women are facing gym harassment, sexual assault and sexual violence inside of gyms, and I know that because I'm a victim of it. So the meaning of the Girl Spot Gym is now entirely different, and I say this to say that whilst we are a gym, inside we are focusing on self-defense classes, Muay Thai, boxing classes, as well as workshops.
Muay Thai sounds like a tea, isn't it? Muay Thai.
observations around PCOS and training on your menstrual cycle, all of which occur to biological women. Majority of the women who are seeking my women's only gym, the Girl Spot, are coming here because they have faced some level of gym intimidation or sexual violence and assault that has been perpetrated by men. So
I just thought about it. Isn't it kind of like weak? Like, if that's the reason why the gym exists. I thought it was just a gym just to like, hey, if you want to go to a gym where there's only women, you can go. But to avoid any form of like, surely, like, if you're working, I understand the harassment can be annoying, but surely there's a benefit to it in terms of being in a gym with loads of fucking annoying straight hetero guys, because you get the opportunity to learn how to defend yourself in those areas, and rebuff some guy trying to ask you questions or conversate. Go fuck yourself. Do you know what I mean? You get, because in that space you can say that because no one's going to turn a blind eye, and also no one's going to hit you or assault you there. You're going to get backed up by people. There's always staff around and shit. So you get the opportunity to maybe like get a little bit of street smart and how to deal with men and shit, especially annoying ones. Going to a female-only gym and kind of isolating yourself away from how the real world operates is a little bit mad, isn't it? Because you're going to come out there thinking, you're going to come out there a little bit more naive than you were whenever you went in, you'd imagine. And you're not really, like, again, you haven't been like street smart, you haven't been trained, you haven't been kind of around people who are harassing and stuff. I understand it's annoying, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the angle that I would have gone with if that was me. But again, it's not me, it's her, so I'll big up her.
The owner of the gym, it is very important to make it clear how my women's only gym will be operating, and it will be operating as a single-sex space for biological women. Now, we do believe that everybody deserves a safe space, and there are many gyms that are starting to have mixed cubicles and changing rooms so that individuals can feel safer and more included in these environments. But the Girl Spot gym as a standalone is a female-only gym because it is imperative that I stick to the vision and the mission and ensure that these women feel safe. In 2020,
how do you even? I wonder if that's even legal, actually, in this country. Like, I wonder if it's actually even, because we got so many weird laws and shit. I wonder if it's actually legal to deny somebody entry based on their characteristics or whatever. I don't know what the term is for. I wonder if that's even legal. Like, she's getting into a bit of a minefield here. I don't think this needed to be addressed in this way. You could have just put it out here. This is a female-focused gym, women-focused gym, and people would have got the hint anyway. I think most people, if they see an advertisement for a female-only gym, won't just go there as a dude. It's the number of people who just go there who are just men is very small. Most people get the message from the outset of what you put out there, your branding, your marketing. Cool, you're for women only. And that's okay, like, you don't need to do more than that. You don't need to become a little bit more stricter and with your rules and regulations, entry process, and deny trans women opportunity to go there, because I feel like there's such a small minority of people anyway. Like, think of all the trans people that exist. Think of how many of them are in this country. Think of how many of them even go to the gym, and then you're denying them the opportunity to go. It's just a really odd own goal to make. Why would you do that to yourself before you've even launched? The gym isn't even open yet, and you already
big up as pint on me.
Oh,
no multivitamins, winking face.
Big up, Mr. O. Appreciate you. Big up, Mr. O, for the super chat there. Yeah. I'll try my best not to do the multivitamins. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. This is a very strange way to go about it. I'm not gonna lie, a very strange way. I feel like she probably could have done without this. There was no need, I think, to say this the way she said it. I think she could have probably left it like the way it was, and everyone would have kind of got the gist of what was happening. But I think this just creates more unnecessary problems than what need to be. Honestly, it does. It creates more unnecessary problems than what needs to be there. And I think she's going to rue the day that she did this, because I feel like people are going to come out. People are either going to boycott it or they're going to cause a lot of issues because of the stance. Some people can say they respect it. I just think it's unnecessary, especially when you had the opinion when she first started, where she was very much an ally to trans people. To go from this sort of opinion, right? Respectfully, if you have any problem with trans women attending my gym, you can't find another gym to train at. I've discussed this several times before. Trans women are women, also minority, that need to be protected. Please keep your transphobia away. To suddenly being like, the Girl Spot is a female-only gym for biological women. It's crazy. That's a crazy pivot. I wonder if this is just because she got more money. She, as regular people happens to a lot of people, when if you become richer, you suddenly become more conservative. I wonder if that's the reason, or if that's actually what she believes now. I don't know. Either way, a very strange own goal from this young lady. Godspeed to her. Hope it works out. But I don't think this is a smart move, and I think she's going to pay a big price for this, But I hope that's not the case. I hope I'm incorrect. But I think she's probably failed before she started. Unfortunately so. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.